This is a video addressed to Adam's life, and I agree with most of what you said about no free advertising. Here's the thing. Many people now know I live in Decatur, Illinois. And I knew that was going to happen eventually, because here I've been doing these Looking for Lincoln Heritage Coalition signs, the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade, the Relay for Life. It was inevitable that they were going to figure out that I live here in Decatur, Illinois. Okay. But there was a good reason why I did not want people to know specifically in Decatur where I live, and more importantly, where I work. And here's the reason why. Decatur in the 1970s and even into today, has been and continues to be a union town. We at one time had Borg Warner, we had Firestone, we still have Mueller's, we still have Caterpillar, we still have ADM, we still have Staley's. Okay, so we do absolutely have factories in this town. And most of the people that work for these factories are very nice people. I'm glad to have known them the whole 9 yards. But unfortunately, there are a few bad seeds in Decatur. You take a look at the Decatur News, you'll see there are a few bad seeds that live in Decatur. It's that way in every town. You look at Detroit, you look at Chicago, you look at Springfield, Champaign, you name it. You're going to have a few bad seeds in a good town. It's just inevitable. It's because of these bad seeds that I have to then protect where I live and where I work. Here's the thing. I'm now going to talk about these bad seeds, not everybody else. Most of Decatur is a really nice town, and you get in here, you're going to find a lot of nice people. But these are the bad seeds, and this is what they're thinking. Okay? These people used to work for factories. The factories closed their doors and unemployed all those people. Now, these people are now mad at the companies that shut down and left them without a paycheck. Now they're facing foreclosures, they're facing repossessions, you name it, they're facing it. Some of them are actually mad at the unions as well as the companies. You say, well, nobody ever gets mad at a union. Oh, want to bet on that? I've got an article here about a company called Tolko. T-O-L-K-O. Alright, now this company was not in Decatur, but the union employees got mad at the Steelworkers Local 1-207. Steelworkers Local 1-207. I'm going to leave the article link right down here so you guys can read the article for yourself. But they got mad at that guy, at the president of that union, because he was trying to get an agreement between Tolko and the union employees. The union employees have voted on this agreement, but the president refused to sign it, so therefore they got the shaft. And that's why they're mad at the union president. So yes, people can get mad at unions. So here you got Decatur, you got these bad seeds, they've been ripped off by companies, they've been ripped off by unions, and their mindset is, well, we've had to work with our muscles all our lives, so we should get more than anybody else in the whole wide world. That's how they think. Now, it's not a matter of whether their thinking is right or wrong. Maybe they should. However, in many ways, I work with my mind as hard as they do with their muscles. Okay? And the only difference really in that respect is the fact that I don't come home day after day looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But I do work with my mind just as hard as they do with their muscles. And I make a decent income doing it. Alright? Now here's their mindset. Well, because we make so much more, we've done so much more than anybody else, and we should make so much more than that, we'll just go steal it from him. Well, I wasn't the one who laid you off, people. I wasn't the one who ripped you off. I had nothing to do with your situation. I feel horrible about your plight, but I had nothing to do with it. I want to do everything I can to help you. But there's only so much I can do. I can't put you in that job again. It's gone. I'm sorry. I can't do that. But why are you blaming me for your financial woes? I didn't put you in that position. I had nothing to do with it. So now you feel you have the right to come over to me and just rip me off? That's just as wrong as what the companies did to you. So it's because I don't want to have to deal with these people. I feel awful about their plight, but I don't want to get in a confrontation with them. Certainly, I don't want to get in a confrontation where it ends up where they steal from me and then they go to jail because I turned them into the police, and now their situation is worse than ever before, and then there's assault charges on top of that. I want to avoid that whole mess. I don't want them to get in any more trouble than they already are. I certainly don't want to deal with them, so there you go. So it is safety-wise in my best interest not to let people know exactly where I am and exactly where I work. So that's why I do that. I honestly hope that these bad seeds find another job, a good paying job, that gives them back their livelihood. I really do. I hope they do. But they can't go blaming me for their situation. I had nothing to do with their situation. I didn't create their situation. So why are you blaming me? Whew. Anyway, so that's a very good reason why not to let people know where I am and where I work. It keeps them out of trouble, keeps me out of trouble. I don't want the trouble. End of story. Wow. And it's really sad too, because like I said, the majority of this town is really a bunch of nice people. There's always that bad seed in the bunch. But anyway, that's all I've got to really say about this video here. I'm just glad that people do watch me, and I hope that they'll take the time, watch my videos, learn all the stuff, and apply it in their lives so they can get decent jobs and have their livelihood back. I want to do everything in my power to help them do that. Well, anyway, this is Ted the Speed Learner signing off. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.